What's going on, everybody? Nick Collects back at it with another YouTube video, and today I'm bringing y'all something a little bit different. Actually, I ain't really got nothing to open today. Yeah, that's crazy, right? I know, but I'm gonna share a little gallery with y'all with some really nice cards, a little bit of story behind some of these too. So, little something different. Slap something together for y'all, entertain y'all, you know. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I am bringing y'all back a bunch of really nice artwork cards, some stories behind it, and be sure to like and subscribe. Make sure you guys are turning on the notification bell. I will be posting some more videos, and yes, we are definitely doing some openings. Do not get it twisted, relax. We'll be doing openings. You already know that's what this channel is about. So let's get started. All right, so today, first one, I'm bringing y'all Tapu Koko VMAX. Funny enough, this was my very first, I mentioned it in one of my other videos, but this is my very first VMAX pull out of the Battle Styles pack back when I was starting to really like kind of get heavy into it, because I was never really heavy collecting Pokemon like that. Believe it or not, I was always about Yu-Gi-Oh. So after some time, kind of decided, you know what, let me try some Pokemon right now. And ever since then, it just kind of just took off after that. So trying to really start something out of this and creating this channel, it's really shared a lot of great memories with a lot of great people I've met over the years and stuff. And one of the first packs I started to really kind of get on, kind of a weird pack, but it was a Battle Style sets. So for me to pull this card, I was trying to get the, I think it was a Tyranitar, yeah, because a friend of mine had told me about the Tyranitar, showed me the artwork and the value at that time. I'm like, oh snap, you know, let's go get that. So went ahead and started getting some stuff. We bought a couple packs, and yeah, and I went ahead and I just ended up pulling this one. I think I pulled like a couple V's, and everything else wasn't really like but you know what? Funny enough, I actually have, and I have bought this off of someone too. It is the same card, but CGC 9.5 rated. So when I tell you that I kind of saw this card around the market, I saw it and I'm like, you know what? I gotta have it. The little card that got me going and really started to take off in the collection. Like it was like a little spark. I gotta give it to Tapu, you know what I mean? I really fell in love with the artwork, the color, and then I started learning about the other Tapus, and I still don't know anything about them. I'm gonna keep saying this. I might need to do some research later on, but I still really enjoyed it. So that was really fun, and I love me some Tapu Koko. Next up, I got the Hisuian Zoroark V-Star from Crown Zenith, or Zenith, however pronounces it. This card is absolutely sick. This card is actually fairly recent. A good friend of mine I actually work with, he decided to buy a bunch of Pokemon cards, right? And we took a break, and a homeboy just goes ahead and just starts ripping packs in the break room. I'm like, you gotta call me. I mean, you got Pokemon cards and you're gonna rip some packs. You gotta call me. Look at the artwork. It's really weird looking at this one, but just take a second to just look at that artwork. He actually had given me this card because I assumed that he already had one. And he had pulled it, and he was pulling like back after back after back. I'm talking like Zacian and Zamazenta V-Stars, and I'm like, yo, what is happening, man? Like, what are you doing? And he's pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling, and he just pulled this one and said, yo, you want it? I'm like, are you sure? Like, you know, this card is like, I think at that moment it was like almost $20 or something, 15, I don't even remember. I gotta double check that, but definitely it made me laugh. And I'm just sitting there, I'm just like, yo, this card is freaking sick, and I don't even have it. So thank you again to a really good friend of mine, and hopefully I we do a little collab. Let's see. Maybe. Don't quote me on that, but let's see if we can get something done. If you're watching this, let's see if we can get something done together. All right. So we have a little pack battle. I will hit you on that, and let's see what we can do about that. All right. All right. Next card right now. I got the Umbreon V full art from, you guessed it, Evolving Skies. This is actually the very first full art I pulled out of, I don't even know how many packs of Evolving Skies. For those of you that already know, clearly, I love the set. I love anything Rayquaza and everything else. So when I first started to see this set on TV and stuff, and I started seeing the ads and Evolving Skies, everything Evolving Skies, it's like, okay, hang on. What is Evolving Skies? Why is there my favorite flying shoelace flying around like that? I'm in love. So so I had to get a bunch of packs. I don't remember if I got this guy from a loose pack or if it was from an ETB, but I gotta say, I love this card. I mean, it's one of my favorite full arts. I mean, just look at that. This looks like it's just like a wave, like he's in the ocean or something, you know what I mean? Like, it's really pretty. And the centering and stuff, when I pulled it, it was really, really nice too. So I gotta give it to, well, myself pulling it, but yeah, it was. I gotta give it to the artists. I mean, these artists, they're phenomenal. Honestly, these artists that I can't imagine the amount of work that they put in and the detail of everything from the mouth and the eyes and the little orbs and stuff. You know, the different coloring and all the artwork that we really see. We really do have to appreciate the amount of time and effort that these people are taking to really like line these out and draw them out and stuff like that too. I cannot be any more grateful for these things. These things are insanity. I truly do love them. Next card, a little bit of a wild card, but we got it's actually a Pocket Monster card. One of these things are vending machines. Nicolette 7, that was the name I got on my Whatnot. I went ahead and I started up watching Whatnot. A couple of my friends got me into it, and a lot of money spending later. But we went ahead and we got some of these guys, and I saw this and I'm like, what? This is really old. And sure enough, yeah, I look it up, and it is one of those older vending machines cards from from Japan. I don't even know what year this is from. There's just nothing but that 217 and then that 225, and it's not even two cards. It's actually just one. So I don't really know. If you guys have any other more information about these guys, definitely let me know in the comments. I wanna know more info on these, because I've seen many artworks of these, and let me tell you, they're sick. They're sick. I love them. So definitely one of my favorites. I don't know what the value is, but it doesn't really matter. There's nothing to be sold anyways. It's all for me. Next up, I gotcha a little double banger. Bow. Half cards. Kyogre's upside down. Bow again. All right, look at these. So obviously, we all know how amazing these cards are. I mean, just wow. I wish I had the other halves. I actually got these from a very good friend of mine. She went ahead and she hooked me up with her entire collection, and I'm like, you're fully aware of what you're giving me, right? She's like, yeah, you know, it's fine. I'm like, okay, cool. So so I don't have the other half, but this is one, and then you can just see the little swirls. I mean, look at those swirls right there, you know? This is just beautiful. This one is the Palkia and Dialga Legend. This card is ridiculously old, but beautiful. I love it. But honestly, I gotta give it to the Kyogre and the Groudon. The Kyogre is really, really just fascinating to look at. I mean, look at that. Look at the swirls on that. Look how sick that is. And it's a half card. You know, so I'm pretty sure many of you guys remember these. Groudon's supposed to be at the bottom. I know there is one with Rayquaza and Deoxys at the bottom, and then there's another full one of an entire Lugia, and then there's another one of Ho-Oh. So it's just like these cards are just ridiculously cool. I kind of wish they would bring these back. A little odd, but really cool though. I forget what set this one was from. This was from Undaunted, which I looked up the sets from Undaunted, and a lot of the cards I got from there that she gave me, sick. I love that Undaunted set. I would love to rip a box if I had the money for it, but you know what? It's okay. Maybe later on in the future. Who knows? All right, next up we got, of course, I had to. Amazing Valentine's Day gift. I wanted this card for the longest of time. You have no idea. This card means a lot to me. The current had got me this with a massive box. Like they customized, because they're also my artists as well. So they made this beautiful box of all my favorite anime characters and Rayquaza and everything, and then bam, threw a bunch of tins, bunch of candies, bam, threw this beauty in there too. It was just a great Valentine's Day too. I mean, they got this card, beautiful condition. I mean, this is still in the plastic. I never took it out, so it's staying in there. Maybe eventually as I get it graded. I really do want to get some cards graded, but definitely this is one of the cards. Hint at the Xenia. Look out for that last video we just made recently for Evolving Skies ETP. links. Watch. All right, next up we got boom, Sylveon VMAX All Art from Evolving Cries. Small story about this one. I went to Walgreens and I just picked up I think just one or two of those double blister packs. And I'm watching a show, and funny enough, I'm just watching some anime, and I'm talking to myself, and I'm like, damn, you know, if only I pull $100 card out of this pack. And sure enough, Sylvie comes out of just left field and just practically just shut me up, like, hell, hey, you know, you got what you wish for. And yeah, just popped out of nowhere. I just pulled it, and I almost lost my voice. I had to rewind the whole show because I completely I lost my train of thought at this. Yeah, open Pokemon cards watching this show. I know, I'm weird. Just shh. Anyways, yeah, look at I this is one of my favorites. You just have like different Pokemon on there, evolutions. You got a little Vaporeon, and it's just a really pretty card. I would really love to get the rest of them. I would need the Glaceon, Leafeon, Umbreon, the Moonbreon that doesn't exist, but that's another conversation for another day. And last but not least, of course, you had to see this coming. This is my pride and joy. Obviously, I know it's all over my media, all over my YouTube. I'm gonna keep talking about it because it's my baby. Bam! Rayquaza VMAX All Art from, you guessed it, Evolving Cries. Of course, I'm going to share the story about this because I actually had bought 2 packs one time from Hobby Lobby. They tend to be a little bit on the pricier side of things, so I was a little hesitant on buying the packs because I felt like they were just a little bit overpriced by like $1 or $2. But I said, you know what? Support them, whatever the case. You know, it's another retail store. They're selling the cards. I mean, them even doing this is like, you know what? I got it. All right, whatever. You know what? Let's do a little dice roll. So I went ahead and I bought some, and you guessed it, the cards. Bam, just comes out randomly. So I mean, it's just I just randomly just talk, and I'm just like, hey, let me just pull and see what I get. I didn't even expect anything out of this. And yeah, homeboy came flying out, and I'm just like, you know what? I think Rayquaza was meant to be with me. And I'm also going to show you another thing that Rayquaza has always, for some reason, been with me. I actually found this at a thrift store. Bam. That right there. This was the start of me loving Rayquaza so much too. there were a bunch of stickers on here, so I kind of just saw Pokemon and I saw the Hoopa, and I'm just like, you know what, this looks kind of cool. I wasn't too familiar at that time with everything, but I saw it and I'm like, you know what, that was kind of sick. Let me get it. And then I didn't even know that it was Rayquaza there, and I'm just like, excuse me, sir. And yeah, and that's kind of how it started. Then shortly after that, Alti here came out of nowhere, and I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, I think Ray needs to be with me forever and ever. So that's pretty much how that kind of transpired. But let me know what you guys think about doing things like these, little story times. Let me know. A little something different, little extras in case we don't got any boxes to open for today. But do not worry, I will be bringing you something spicy like I always do. You know I come through for you guys all the time, all right? So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do, always, I'm gonna keep saying it, I really do love and appreciate all the support everyone's giving me. Liking, subscribing, sharing, everything. I see it. I see the comments. I try my best to respond, and not only on here, on my social media as well, on Instagram. You can find the links in my about section. My links are everywhere. Go check them out. I love you guys. Be safe, like and subscribe. You guys are the best. I will be cooking something up for y'all very, very soon, so stay tuned. Bye.